What is going on, everyone? It's Sean with another Tesla video, and in this one it's snowing outside and I'm gonna do some winter driving testing in my rear-wheel drive Model S with Michelin X-Ice snow tires. And I've been wanting to do this one for a while this winter, but it's just been so dry here in Denver. So we're gonna put the Michelin X-Ice snow tires to the test and see how they handle. And generally, or overall, maybe we can answer the question or address the question of how well does the rear-wheel drive Model S handle in snow. I know the answer to this, but we're gonna do some real-world testing here and see what sort of results we can come up with. So let me show you what I see in front of me. So there is about 5 inches or so of snow that has fallen so far, and more expected. It's about 10 a.m. and the snow is supposed to continue through the afternoon and into the early evening. These roads are so I'm doing some acceleration here, and handles very well on the acceleration. But these particular roads, the main roads, the city that I live in does maintain these. They also maintain the main roads through neighborhoods, but not the streets. And it's also good to know that it's been warm previous to this snowstorm, so there is a little bit of a layer of ice underneath this snow, which makes for an interesting dynamic, right? So it's not just super cold weathered snow, it's snow plus ice together. So that's sort of the current conditions here. And you can see there's some people that are on the road. I'm actually headed first to the grocery store to pick up a few items, and then we're gonna see if we can find a parking lot, like a school parking lot, and test out things like acceleration, braking, turning in the snow. We're actually going to do the winter driving testing first, and we're going to go to an undisclosed location. Actually, probably not so undisclosed since I just drove by the sign of the school. But I've never actually been in here, so I don't know how vast the parking lots are. It looks like some other people have already been this direction. So let's see what we can find. So you can see here the roads have not been plowed. And we're at a little bit of an incline here. Oh, there's a speed bump. Didn't see that one. So the car is handling the slight incline with ease. Okay, looks like there might be a parking lot here. Yes. Let's see what we can do. Oh, this is perfect. Untouched snow for most of it. All right, so first we're going to start off with the acceleration. All right, we're at 0, and we're going to floor it. Okay, so traction control is kicking in. Very slow acceleration, starting to pick up steam. Picking up 15 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour, 25. We're going to hold off there so we don't run into the trees. All right, we're going to turn around here, and we're going to do 25 miles an hour and then brake. I see a Subaru thinking about the same thing. Okay, flooring it. It's kind of fishtailing a little bit. And 25, and we'll brake hard. Okay, ABS is kicking in, trying to stop the car. Okay, stopped. Okay. All right, so next we want to try, we're we're going to drive 25 miles an hour and then make a hard right turn. I don't need to accelerate for this one, I don't think. Okay, 15 miles an hour. And we're going to turn. Okay, brake and turn. Okay, so the ABS really does kick in and helps you. All right. So let's try that again here. I'm gonna brake and then turn even harder than before. Okay, brake, turn. Cool, okay, stopped. So the ABS really does kick in and helps that sliding. See, I'm making some tracks here. So let's do this. I'm gonna turn, get a little bit better start here. And then instead of braking and turning, I'm actually going to just turn. So we're gonna move over here. And let's see how turning without braking handles. So we're gonna go left so we don't hit the light pole. Okay, 20 miles an hour and 25. Okay, turning. And just a little bit of fishtailing, not really that bad. Pretty impressive. So, yeah, now I'm just gonna have some fun. So this is with traction control on. Let's just experiment with what happens with traction control off. I know this may be disastrous. Traction control. So I'll show you right here. Traction control is on. We're gonna switch it off. It asks me if I'm sure. Yes, we're gonna disable. Okay, now we're off. And this is not gonna go well. And I'm glad we're in a controlled environment here because, okay. Tires are very much spinning. Car is fishtailing. Wow, this. Oh, this is fun. Okay, so if you want to drift in the Tesla, you have to turn off traction control. This is just insane. So let's get some speed and then, oh, geez, not even trying to fishtail. Okay, go straight for a bit and turn. Don't want to hit the light pole. Nope, definitely not fishing. Yeah. Woo. Very nice. Okay. So I'm not even turning the wheel, and it's fishtailing. It's nuts. Okay, so let's go straight, and I'm barely stepping on the pedal. Okay, so it's heading straight. I'm going to turn the wheel slightly. That's actually handling pretty well there. Okay, let's see if I floor it. Oh yeah, there's some serious drifting. Okay. Yeah. You definitely don't want traction control on if you want to get places. Okay, we're gonna turn this back on. So here's gonna be another test here. In fact, I'm gonna drive forward a little bit. Drive along some similar tracks. And how does it do in reverse? Now this, I think, is a weakness of the rear-wheel drive Model S in snow. Now granted, you're not going to be doing this too often, so we're going to just put this in reverse. You can see there. I think the rear-wheel drive Model S reversing is terrible, especially when you're going up an incline. But now we're picking up some speed, 10 miles an hour. Okay, we're gonna stop there because that makes me really nervous. Pretty nice braking. All right. So if you try to drift with traction control on, it really prevents you from doing that. All right. One of the other things that I can't demonstrate now just because I'm not in an area where it's really hilly is going up a steep hill. Model S does really, really well. I've tried this several times in the mountains, going up a steep hill at slow speeds. That traction control is just makes it a beast. With the snow tires, it just does exceptionally well. So the only weaknesses that the rear-wheel drive Model S has in the snow with snow tires is, number one, turning at fast speeds, which you don't really want to do in snow anyway, and reversing on an incline, so going backwards up a hill. Otherwise, the rear-wheel drive Model S does really, really well. So the question is, how well does the all-wheel drive or the rear-wheel drive do in the snow? It does really, really well. And I think if you're considering getting it to get into a Model S at a lower price, I don't think you have anything to be worried about as long as you have snow tires. So that's probably the disadvantage, which is, you know, if you buy a rear-wheel drive and you get snow in your area, you're just going to have to be comfortable with switching out summer and winter, or maybe all season and winter tires throughout the year. Moving forward, would I do things differently? Yeah, I probably would. Next time around, I'm probably going to do the all-wheel drive. In fact, it's the only thing that they make now if you buy a new one. But if you're interested in getting into a Model S and you're looking for a low price point, right now those are the ones that are at the lowest price point to date, the rear-wheel drive. So I'd say you'll be fine to do it. Shouldn't be any issues as long as you've got good snow tires. So that's it for this one. If you are in the market for a new S or X or inventory, please use my referral code down below. And through the end of January 2017, it's going to get you free supercharging for life. So I put that in the video description. And if you have any questions about winter driving in the Model S or buying a Tesla, feel free and hit me up in the comments, or you can also send me a private message too. See you in the next video.